windy out here, but wanted to go ahead and do a quick video on the Pontiac GTO. This is a 2004 I picked up. Pretty good condition car. It is a Pontiac, so it has its quirks, but 2004, 94,000 miles. Pretty sweet ride. Has long tube headers, SLP exhaust, one-piece drive shaft. It's totally dropped on BC coilovers, so I don't think you can see them right there, but it's a cool car. LS1, 350 horse. Let's go ahead and open her up. Interior is pretty clean, standard Pontiac stuff. I'll have to glue that back in, but the seats aren't ripped, which is surprising. They're common to tear at the seams. It's a 6-speed T56. Got a little sagging headliner, but overall a super neat car. Fun to drive. So I bought the car, got a great deal on it. Actually paid $6,500 for the car, which is not bad at all. Guy was super nice. He held it for me for over a day. I had a friend coming to meet. Our babies were meeting that day, and kind of took all day, but the guy held the car for me, which was super nice. LS1 5.7. What was wrong with the car is there was a crack in the block. So previously it looked like the right side of the block froze. When it froze, it cracked all down along the side. It looked like the motor hadn't been pulled before. It looked like that they either dropped the subframe or removed the starter and the headers and then welded up the side of the block. They did a pretty good job doing that. I'll include some pictures. They did a pretty good job doing that, but missed a spot because the engine wasn't outside of the car. When I got the car, first thing I did, the guy didn't really tell me it was leaking. He didn't say it was leaking, but it was definitely leaking a lot. So on the ride home, the low coolant light came on. First thing I did was pull the block. I took it to a guy here, and he was able to weld it up for me. It wasn't cheap, but he did a pretty good job. Put a lot of filler material over the top of it, had good adhesion, cleaned it up real nice. Got the motor back in the car yesterday. Actually, crazy story. This radiator bracket here was bent a little bit, and I took a wrench, and I was going down with the wrench, and I arced the wrench real quick off the positive battery terminal, and in a split second it actually burned all the way around my finger. So my wedding band got basically branded onto my finger. It's all healed up now, but that happened. I didn't work on the car for like 2 weeks. I was just kind of letting it sit there. My finger healed up. I got back on the car, got the motor back in. It's not leaking now, which is great. Welded up real nice. I put JB Weld, high temp JB Weld on the outside of it. I know it's not right, but it is gonna need, I don't know, there's a couple dents and dings. I need to do a clay bar down the side, get some material off, but thing's super fun to drive. T56 is super smooth. It's way different than what I'm used to driving. You almost, when you drive a T56, you're almost throwing, it feels like you're curving into first, curving into second. Kind of an interesting feeling, but the transmission holds really well. The car sticks to the ground extremely well. It's not a high horsepower car, but 350 horse, the tires stuck right to the ground, which is awesome. I'll go ahead and do a startup for you guys, so you check it out. I can't decide yet if I'm going to keep it or not. I really like it, but the possibilities are endless. That's the goat. Thanks for checking it out. Totally forgot to get a video driving this thing with you guys. Man, the car just sounds so good. It's freaking loud.